golden, crispy shrimp patties with a spicy kick, cooled down by the most refreshing cilantro mint chutney you've ever tasted. Welcome back to the Crack Mug. Simple to throw together any time of year. Chunky pieces of shrimp married together with a warm spice blend with a kick. All tempered with the cooling cilantro mint, or if you prefer, mint cilantro chutney. So let's get in that kitchen and make ourselves some shrimp patties. Come on. Here I have about 50 grams. That's 2 cups of cilantro. I've just roughly chopped it. 1 cup of mint leaves, roughly chopped. You can increase your mint to 2 cups if you'd like, but this is 1 at 20 grams. We have some peppers. I'm using a jalapeno and a serrano. Now, ideally, if you have, let's say, some Thai chilies, perfect to use. Use 2 or 3, entirely up to you. And they go. All this green, it must be healthy, right? 1 teaspoon of sugar and 1/2 teaspoon of fine salt. I am using sea salt. This is optional, but 2 cloves of garlic, roughly chopped. 1/4 cup of fresh lemon juice, that's 60 milliliters. And finally, 1/4 cup, 60 milliliters of Greek yogurt. I'm going to pause here and let you know something. You could add, skip this for a minute, you could add maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of water to this. What you can do is blend this as is, take it out, put it into an ice cube tray, and freeze it. And then as you use it, take it out of the freezer a cube or 2 at a time. And at that point, when it's defrosted, add a teaspoon or 2 of Greek yogurt. It lasts forever in the freezer. But today I'm going to use it all, so I'm going to add my yogurt now. You can do this in a food processor or a blender. I've never tried it with the immersion blender, but it would probably work and take a little bit more time. That's it. We're just going to blend this. Pause after a few seconds and clean down the sides. And continue. That color. It smells divine. We are not looking for a perfectly smooth sauce here, so a little bit lumpy is perfect. That is gorgeous. Now just pour this into a dish, and we're going to refrigerate it until we need it. Isn't that a beautiful color? Shrimp. I've made this dish before using fresh shrimp. Today I'm using frozen shrimp because they're readily available. So here I have 450 grams of shrimp, roughly chopped. To that I'm going to add finely chopped white onion. That's about 75 grams. 2 tablespoons of cilantro, finely chopped. Here I have 2 finely chopped serrano chilies. You could use Thai chilies or whichever green chili to your liking. Now we're just going to mix those together. To that, 1 beaten egg, large. 30 grams, about 1/4 cup of just plain breadcrumbs. Here I have 1 teaspoon of grated fresh ginger and 1 teaspoon of grated fresh garlic. All right, here I have some lovely spices. Here I have 1 teaspoon of fine salt. I'm using a fine sea salt, along with 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1/2 teaspoon of garam salama, and 1/4 teaspoon of ground turmeric, and 1/2 teaspoon of red chili powder. Love those colors. And now just mix this all together. That looks good. Everything is nicely coated. I like to use a 1/4 cup measure to shape these. Feel free to wear gloves, but about 1/4 cup, I like to put it into my hand. Wet hands make it easier. And just shape it to about 1 inch in thickness and 2 inches wide. All right, let's go to the stove and fry up our patties, in which we made 8. Over medium-high heat. You need a 1/4 cup of a flavorless oil like canola. I'm using ghee today. Over medium to medium-high heat, let's add our patties. We don't want to overcrowd the pan. We're just going to do 4 at a time. Going to take about 3 to 4 minutes on each side. That has been 3 minutes, so let's flip one of these boys. Oh yes, beautiful color there. I'm trying to be gentle. Feel free to rotate your pan because there are often hot spots in this pan. Mine is towards the back. Let's just check the other side here. Oh yes, beautiful brown and crispy, just what we want. So let's take these out, put them on a plate with a paper towel for just a few minutes while we do the second batch. But these look gorgeous. Look at the other side. Okay, second batch is in. 4 minutes each side. These are looking amazing, so let's take them out. Beautiful browning, a little crunchy around the edges, and they stay together beautifully. Let's get that cilantro mint chutney. Isn't it gorgeous? Beautiful color, and so simple. Told you so. Okay, I just have to have one. So I'm going straight in. They held together beautifully, even with that small amount of breadcrumbs. And this amazing sauce, which I love. It's very versatile. I already told you the trick of not adding the Greek yogurt at that point, and you can freeze it. This is also amazing. You could add a teaspoon or 2 of olive oil to it and use it as a salad dressing or a dip for anything, literally. All right, let's give it a try. Oh my God. I love the thickness of these patties. A little sauce. Finish the patty off with a little squeeze of lime juice. It's absolutely incredible. They're so simple to make. And let me tell you, this shrimp patty in a burger bun is incredible. This chutney is so bright and flavorful. And you can taste that lemon juice, the garlic. Do you know, next time I'll do this, I will make sure I use only Serrano chilies because I like a little bit more heat in it, but you can adapt this to whatever your liking is. All right. Even after making these, you can put them in the freezer and defrost them as needed. They are amazing. They taste a little of summer sunshine, but you can have this with frozen shrimp all year long. There is a lovely flavor in these patties from all our wonderful spices that we put in there. Just the right amount of salt. Needed no additional changes to the spice profile. Spicy shrimp cakes with a wonderful spicy cilantro mint. If you love mint, then put 2 cups of mint leaves into it rather than 1. This is leading with cilantro, but with a good kick of mint afterwards. So again, your flavor profile. What do you like? Adjust that. This is incredible. Easy to make. Certainly you can do it during the week. I hope you enjoy it. I'm going to eat at least 2 more of these while Kathy has a quick word with you.
Yum, I want that. But first, kindly subscribe to the channel. It really helps when you do. Remember to like and leave a comment. Bye.
Thank you for your support. It means the world to me. The lovely large chunks of shrimp in here. Absolutely wonderful mouthfeel. Well, that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. I do hope you try these recipes. Let me know in the comments if you do. So until the next time, mind yourself. Bye.